Now God save APC o. CubanaChiefPriest for using our money. Take go tire.
CubanaChiefPriest got booted out in the APC primaries. He lost to the incumbent. And people were busy jubilating, but
when I saw this news, I had to call a friend down to Imo State, Nigeria, to verify with certainty. And it was confirmed that CubanaChiefPriest lost the election.
Sorry, guys, but just give me a few seconds to laugh. Sheep campaign. They said CubanaChiefPriest was used for sheep campaign for APC. Anyway, sorry guys, sorry that I'm laughing, but you know the internet is on fire. Like, Nigeria youths are celebrating. For you people that don't know what is happening, there's a breaking news. CubanaChiefPriest, the president and director general of City Boy Movement, has just lost the primaries. Anyways, let's get serious now. So guys, welcome back to another update. This is a breaking news that is going viral, fresh on the internet, on all social media platforms at the moment. And Nigeria youth are celebrating their mocking City Boy Movement president, which is a person of CubanaChiefPriest. For me, I don't know why they are mocking him. I don't see any reason for you to mock him. You know, in any race, in any game, there must be a winner and there must be a loser. So CubanaChiefPriest has just lost the primary. Oh God, I feel for him. I just lost the primaries, and some people are saying that it was just used for a sheep campaign, that they never wanted him to hold any political position at the moment. He's too young, he's not matured, he's not experienced, but they just wanted to use him because of his social media influence. They just wanted to use him, you know, for a mentorship campaign to draw the youth to their own cabal, to their own game, to their own gang. But I don't know the reason why they would do that. They can as well give him a chance. I know he's young, he's inexperienced when it comes to politics. Money na water, but politics not be water. So the matter Vina. Anyways, I'll let you guys see some of the reactions of Nigerians. Some of them are of the opinion that they celebrate with the APC. What am I saying? Some of them have the opinion that it's good for him to lose the primary so that he will know that those people do not really care about him, that they are just using him to cash cruise, they are using him for sheep campaign. Why some people are saying that it is not fair, that we should feel for him because he must have spent a lot of money, and you know the shame, you know, that comes with losing election is really, really sad. I will let you guys see some of the videos now, and then I'll be back with the rest of my thoughts.
So CubanaChiefPriest lost the primary election that was done today in his hometown. Hey, what did I say? Pascal, politics is dangerous. Out of 2,845 votes, he got only 14 votes. Out of 2,845 votes, he got only 14 votes. Then, according to the story, the person that won the primary was the incumbent House of Representative member, the one that was there already. This man you're seeing here, he was the one that won the primary election today under APC. You understand? Politics is dangerous. Politics is dangerous. Politics is not something you just enter without strategy. You don't just go into politics without being rooted. Politics is not social media. It's not something you just jump in because you know you have followers on social media. That's why each time I see that one that used to say Jagaban will fix Nigeria, that is claiming that he's the politician, I used to look at him and laugh because I know he know nothing about politics. Politics is beyond putting yourself or your face on billboard and posters. Politics is beyond sewing agbada and be going for campaign. I will be following other politicians. You don't jump into politics. Politics is something that you build your structure. You must have grounded structure before you even begin to think of contesting an election. You don't just jump from nowhere. That party that you feel like you are inside, there are other people that are in the party before you. Party is not one man thing. One person cannot be a party member. There are other members that have one or two connection. One person doesn't get connection. One person doesn't have connection. You get your own connection. Me, I get my own connection. When the chips are down, I make checks and balances. Politics is beyond social media crowd and social media followers and social media hailing. You must be rooted. You must be grounded. You must have a very strong structure before you decide to come. Unless you just want to create awareness. You just want to contest for creating awareness purpose. But if you want to contest election for winning purpose, you take your time. You don't jump into it. I can look so many people. That one.
When I saw this news, I had to call a friend down to Imo State, Nigeria, to verify with certainty. And it was confirmed that CubanaChiefPriest lost the election. According to him, some people they talk say whether na 5 votes na the Baba get. I don't know the validity of that. These are all side talks and public opinion. The person I put on call didn't tell me the number of votes he got, but he told me principally that he lost. That currently Nana Amazon the city boy in Jakele down at Imo State. Say people they mock city boy movement people for Imo State. It is now a confirmed trending news that popular Nigeria billionaire businessman Pascal Okechukwu, who is publicly known as CubanaChiefPriest, who declared his interest some time ago to contest the position of, member of the federal, constituency representing Osu, Olo, and Oru East federal constituency. He made this interest known to the general public after it became a trend that he happened to be the appointed Director General of the City Boy movement representing Imo State. The trending news we have seen today is shocking to many, to cat and rat, especially those who have admired him so much when he declared his interest to be the next honorable member representing Olo, Osu, and the Oru East Federal Constituency. But unfortunately, he lost out at the APC primaries. He lost out to the incumbent honorable member, Honorable Canis Mo Nwachukwu, who has been in that position. And coincidentally, he is also an APC member. Many Nigerians are taken to the media, some mocking CubanaChiefPriest, while some continues to cheer him up, saying that he has registered his intention in the political, happenings within Imo State. While a majority of Nigerians, especially those who do not support the City Boy movement, when the wave was, overwhelming, especially within the southeastern part of Nigeria extraction, when they were flaunting their different vehicles, he was making tours, visiting different, localities, donating money, sharing food items, cooking food, a market square, gathering women at different market square, sharing money that ran into millions. But at the end of the day, the people of the people of Olo in Imo State have registered, or rather have made their choice by deciding that the incumbent honorable member, Honorable Canis Mo Nwachukwu, aka Omogo, would be re-elected into that very position. Now, here are the issues. This very latest development is a litmus test, which is going to remind CubanaChiefPriest a couple of things, because we saw how much money they have wasted so far in Oko Polytechnic and different institutions in Nigeria, trying to coerce and impress the general public, especially from the southeastern part of Nigeria, that it is all about money. they called it empowerment. They tagged it empowerment. And one question I asked when the wave of city boy movement started trending was, why were all of this empowerment? Why didn't they happen earlier before now? Or does empowerment only happen during elections? And after election, will such an empowerment continue? People were donating buses, buying buses brand new. But you would never see a situation in Nigeria where there is an emergency, an accident, where you can call an emergency, hotline, and an ambulance will come immediately to rescue a dying soul. We do not have it. But politicians knows how to spend money during elections, which is one of the reasons why you see me antagonizing or criticizing many of the Nigerian politicians constructively, because we can do better politically. This is one reason I've always told many of them to borrow a leaf from somebody like P2B, who has continued to empower people, support institutions, schools with money. When you go to some of these schools, nursing schools and all of that, you will see structures, you will see developmental projects that were brought about as a result of donations coming from P2B. P2B doesn't do any of these things because of election. It's a lifestyle he has cultivated for himself, and he has been living up to that from the time immemorial. Now, what happened to CubanaChiefPriest is only going to remind him how much the city boy movement will fail him in the coming 2027 presidential election. It's going to get him informed how much all the money they have spent, how much valueless those money is, because Obuneji Ego primaries, for example, which I know it part and parcel of how APC government operates in the Nigeria of today. We have seen it played out in Rivers State, where the loyalists of the governor were all disqualified during the primaries. And those loyalists of Nyesom Wike were all, screened, and then they all came out successful. All of these criminalities, happen only in Nigeria. Yes, it happened only in Nigeria. You cannot see that anywhere else. And we claim that we are in a democratic dispensation. So, CubanaChiefPriest by this time will be having a moment of sober reflection in his life to understand in clarity and in reality that money is not always everything. That credibility, good name, track record, and integrity is more important than treasure. Unfortunately, we do know that we still have some lazy youth in this country, Nigeria, according to late President Buhari, that believes that life is all about money. But unfortunately, if you have been privileged to listen to Cosmos Madoka, the chairman CEO of Coscharis, where he highlighted the different levels of money in life, it starts with credibility, down to credible relationship. It moves to integrity, and moves further to character, and finally moves down to competence. And according to him, the last level of money is actually the physical cash. The last. It's never the first. It's never the second. It's never the third. It's never the fourth. It's never the fifth, but rather the sixth. Telling you that physical cash does not define a man at the global community of who is who, at the global community of competency, at the global scheme of things. Money, in most cases, is irrelevant. Credibility, credible relationship, integrity, character, and competence. That is why a man can speak through a telephone conversation and say, give this man goods worth of 50 million naira. If he does not pay, I will pay. And immediately, even without depositing one kobo. It's as a result of his track record, these different levels of money, that commands that authority, that respect, and it will happen. So my dear brother CubanaChiefPriest, I wish you the very best of luck. Now you will understand why P2B, even after all the abracadabra, all the criminality that surrounded the 2023 presidential election, was announced to have scored 6 million votes at the very first time of contest at the presidential election race. you will now understand that it was never because of money, but it was because of credibility. It was because of credible relationship. It was because of integrity. It was because of character. And it was because of competence. And by now, you will certainly understand that those who have been winning election, or those who are...
CubanaChiefPriest got booted out in the APC primaries. He lost to the incumbent. And people were busy jubilating, but what they're not paying attention to are the deeper issues we face in our country. It's like a recycle. It happens every election season. You see, whether it's his money, self-sponsored, or someone sponsored him, now they've trapped him in APC. How did they trap him? They will tell him, okay, if he did not work this time, in another 4 years, you're going to get the ticket and all that. So now he's going to use his blood, sweat, everything to work for APC, to endeavor that they get 2027, they win all the seats they are contesting for in his state, or probably federal. Now, if for whatever reason he gets elected tomorrow, or gets an appointment tomorrow, do you think he will think of the masses? No. First of all, he wants to replenish, he wants to recoup, he wants to get the money, all the money and the energy he has dispensed, he wants to get them back. And what does that teach you? This is the reason our politicians barely work for us. This is not about CubanaChiefPriest, but this is about us opening our eyes to what politics is all about. This is the reason we should all say no to a one-party system in Nigeria. Because a one-party system will not give room for elections. It will only give room for selection. One man somewhere, one person somewhere will just stay and say, you go, you don't go, you go. And I even hear stories of people who are even barricaded or stopped from voting in the primaries. Grassroots politicians. If you bring money, they will collect. But you don't determine the tune they dance to. There's always somebody that will tell them what tune to dance to. I may even be the person that gave you the green light to go and contest. But that's by the way. So I'm using this opportunity to implore every Nigerian youth. Because even though there's rigging, with all the rigging, Governor Alex Otti still made it there. Some people that we never ever expected got their seats. Go out there in the open field and contest. Yes. Register with a political party. Go and contest. Let the grassroots people, let people in your local government, let people in your state decide that you're not good enough. No matter how much they rig, there will always be a resolution where they cannot rig anything out. The court will have no option but to give the verdict. See the will of the masses. So long as the masses voted for you massively, there is no way they want to rig and change everything. Unless, because our judiciary is not independent, but some judges will still look at it and say, no, I will not append my signature here. Let's give this fair judgment as it ought to be. If Governor Alex Otti won, even with all the rhetorics and all the drama, I'm encouraging every Nigerian youth, stop all this social media go pick up a ticket and contest. Let's test out your power, test out your popularity in your local government, in your state. You see what happened to CubanaChiefPriest? He had so much belief that he was going to go there. This is how politicians are. So it must not be APC, it must not be PDP, it must not be ADC, it must not be any other political party. But it can still be them. Choice is yours. Get yourself registered. Contest for something. We should just stop making noise on social media and stand for something. Contest for something against these people. That's how politics plays out. Oh, wisdom.
All right, welcome back, guys. What do you guys think about the reactions of Nigerians on the social media? Let me know in the comment section. I want us to interact in the comment section what you think. I will see you all in my next update. I'm expecting a visitor. They just arrived. All right, guys, it's Sunday, so we'll go enjoy ourselves. Why would they use CubanaChiefPriest? But take the run shows. Anyways, I'll see you in my next update. Have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao, ciao.